Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here. And for my new subscribers, big warm welcome. I'm so glad that you subscribed. It means a lot to me. So today's reading is going to be, what do people love about me? So we have 4 different piles here, and I'm going to hold them up to the screen so that you can see it better and you can pick which one is right for you. We have the deer. Pile number 1 is the deer. Pile number 2 is the nightingale. Pile number 3 is the moth. And pile number 4 is the sea serpent. So just take a moment, reflect on the piles, feel which one that you're drawn to, feel which animal or bug you resonate with. And if you feel that more than one is for you, of course, pick both, and the timestamps are down below for your convenience. Hello, those that picked pile number 1, you picked the deer. So this is about, what do people love about you? You pick the deer. So, of course, you're a very, very lovable, calm, nurturing person. And we have that with the 9 of Cups. We have it with the Empress, the King of Wands. And then we have some Oracle cards here. Healing the Heart, the Rose's Kiss, and Great and Full. So right here, pile number 1, hello to my healers, my light workers, my psychic empaths. This reading is for you. What do people love about you? So the deer represents a loving and intuitive creature, very graceful, mother-like, inner beauty, very calming, concerning and protective, lots of healing energy going on with the deer, psychic, and great advice. So what I'm feeling here, like I said, my light workers, empath, psychic healers, this is actually really beautiful. What do people love about you? Number 1 here, what I'm feeling is, it's like you hold a candle for others' transformation. You are very in tune to who you are. You are very knowledgeable of who you are. You're knowledgeable of spirituality and spirit. And you definitely hold the candle for those who are in a transition. That is extremely lovable about you. And for those that don't realize that you are a light worker, if you don't realize that you do have this healing energy, but you do realize, you know what? I really do help people, though. It's almost like broken people come into my life and I didn't really do much, but I feel like seeds been planted with them and they start to fix their life for the better after they've had an encounter with me, but I don't really feel that spiritual. That's okay, pile number 1 viewers, because you are spiritual. You do have the knowledge and you have such a great healing energy. That is what's going on with you. So what do people love about you? Right off the bat here is that you hold the candle for others to transform, and they know that their goodness had come from you. So I'm sure you've heard that before. Just when I'm around you, you make me feel calm. You got that healing energy. Maybe people are saying that to you and they're not lying. They definitely love that about you. They also love that you are concerned and you are protective. So you have this high energy vibe of concern and protective nature, and that comes with your healing energy, comes with your light worker type of soul that you have, okay? So also your graded advice, they love that about you too. Also, with the Knight of Wands, people love your bravery and that you're ambitious, both at the same time. It's almost like you pick a goal and you go for it. You charge into situation with such a brave spirit and confidence, and people love that about you. They're like watching you. You inspire them, and it's a beautiful thing. So you're calming, you're inspiring, you're healing. Also, with the Empress card, you're very creative. A lot of creativity going on there. They love your creativity. You can have it with writing. You can have it with how you dress. You could have it with beauty, your hair, your makeup, something like that. You're very creative. Also, making foods from scratch, I'm also seeing in my third eye. A lot of the viewers here love your creativity with food. So some of you may be light worker foodies. That's not a bad thing at all. So they love that about you as well. They also love that you start what you finish. I just heard that from Spirit. You start and you finish, and that is really good. You know, pile number one, you weren't always like this. You have been through an awful lot to get to where you are, and your blessings are flowing out of you onto other people. And as I'm saying this, I'm getting such a high-pitched ringing in my right ear. So I'm going to take that as a real validation on that's what you needed to hear. It was not easy for you to get where you are. And where you are today is you're just filled with blessings that they're overflowing onto other people. And that's all the healing energy and things like that. And remember, you had to go through all that dark to get to where you are now. That's just a side note that I had to tell you from Spirit. You are in such a great place in your life, and you are going to remain there. Amen. And this is what people love about you. They love your calming, healing spirit. They love your brave spirit. They watch you. You inspire them. Your creativity, you're protective, and you're compassionate. Also, with the Nine of Cups, you're very content. And people love about you. They see that you enjoy the simple things. You're content and you're very appreciative of the simple things. And people just love that about you because that's so hard to find in this day and age. And people watch that and they appreciate it and they love that about you. Also, you have a lot of joy to you. You're very passionate. And, you know, with the rose card here, the rose's kiss, I have all of a sudden have that expression in my mind when they say stop and smell the roses. Only people stop and smell the roses. When they do that, you're the rose that they're smelling. That's exactly what I feel about here, pile number one. Stop and smell the roses. You're the rose to go smell. You got that calm energy vibe, that good advice, healing, radiating of light energy. You are a true life force, my friend. People love a lot about you. I'm hearing community. You are a great asset to your community, to your neighborhood, to your job. People just love being around you, and it's just so lovely. There's nothing fake to you, pile number one. I don't feel that at all either. They just came in and said there's nothing fake here. You just are what you are, and you're just so calm in spirit, and everybody just, it's like they come near you, and it's like they just start their journey on healing. You have such a great gift to you, pile number one. Also, let's see what else is going on here. So what I'm seeing here also is that you definitely don't forget where you came from and what you've been through and how you really went through it to get where you are. A lot of people know this that are close to you, and they admire it. They love it about you, how far you've come. And they come to you for advice. They come to you for healing. You're it, man. You're where this is awesome. So with the great and full and the healing heart, what they also love about you is your balance. They come to you for a lot of things, and they love your balance. They also, I'm hearing, your boundaries. So what I'm getting here is you're the type of person that just started to figure this out, and you have boundaries with yourself, and you do say no now. If you don't want to do something, you do say no. And what's awesome about that is that means that your yeses are worth so much more. If you can understand what I mean by that. Your no's, using them for your boundaries, make your yeses means so much more. Your yeses are priceless now. So people are seeing that too, that you have these boundaries and how you're doing everything so correct. This is a beautiful reading, pile number one. Also, if you're looking to maybe start your own Reiki practice, if you're looking to be a Reiki master, this is another side note that I'm getting from Spirit. If it's been on your mind to do that, definitely look up some online classes and start your own little Reiki business, and it's going to flourish. It's going to be great. This is what you are here to do. So what do people love about you, pile number one? They see you as a loving, intuitive, and graceful, mother-like figure with this inner beauty, and you just not only light up the room, but you calm the room. You give excellent advice. You're content. You appreciate the small things. They love all this about you, your creativity, your protectiveness. You got all that feminine energy going on. And like I said, when people need to stop and smell the roses in their life, you're the one that they're smelling. And that is such a great compliment. Also, biggest one of them all here, what they love about you is you hold the candle for others to transform. And that is a beautiful thing. Also, they love that you have boundaries with yourself, and they also respect the flip side of your power, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. You also, even though you had come into this very high spiritual point in your life, you also have the human side of you where I'm hearing definitely do not F with you. So that is also what people love about you. You still kind of have that little inner gangster thing going on, and you have it tamed, you have it suppressed, but you use it when it's valid. You are very controlled on using that part of you. And what Spirit is also telling me is that people admire that about you as well. They know that you have an inner beast that can be unleashed, but they love your control of it, and they love your gracefulness on top of that. And you unleash it when it is valid. And that is very powerful. Excuse me. And people love that about you, that you're controlled and you're balanced in it. Okay, so it's a short reading. That would be it for pile number one. Let me know if this resonated with you. I would love to hear about it. Drop it in the comments below. You have a beautiful day or evening. You take care, light workers, healers. You go on that venture of yours and you become that Reiki master that you want to become. Remember, that was a side note from Spirit. For those that are listening that thought about it, definitely go and do that. You take care. Bye. Hello, those that picked the Nightingale. This is your reading. It's going to be pretty short and sweet, but right to the point with detail. So you picked the Nightingale, and we have it along with the Ten of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Storyteller, Spirit of Gratitude. Ooh, what I'm getting off of this. And a Tall Tale. All right, so picking the Nightingale would represent you're fearless. You have a fearless voice. You're outspoken. Very good communication. You speak with kindness, but you also say how it really is. Okay, pile number two, pick the Nightingale. So that is actually what people love about you. They love your fearless voice. They love that you're outspoken. They love that you're a good communicator. And you speak with kindness, but you also say how it really is. I'm feeling a very tough energy here, pile number two. You are tough, man. And you are gentle at the same time. You're tough, but you're gentle. You have a big heart, but you have no room for BS. And that's what people love and respect about you. It is black or white with you. There is no gray area when it comes down to pile number two viewers. And people really love that about you. So let's see, you have the Ten of Swords here. So you really basically you faced your worst fears, and people recognize this. And you've recognized some lessons as well. You're a very good, you survive. You're a survivor. Pile number two, you're a survivor. And everything you went through was very heavy, dark, and a lot. But you went through it with hope. People realize this. There's a lot of people around you that saw you hit rock bottom. And in that rock bottom, they saw that you found hope and you were all strength in it. And that's what they absolutely love and admire about you is your strength. People like to be near you because you're strong, your strength, your aura, your way, your energy just radiates strength and power. I mean, I don't want to get too much in your head here with this, but it's the truth. So with the Ten of Swords, man, have you been there and done that, and then been there and done that, and then been there and done that, like hell and back, hell and back, hell and back. That's what I'm really feeling here about pile number one. A lot of you may even be in recovery. You may have had a really tough life of, wow, lots of stuff. I'm also feeling here all of a sudden there might have been you might have had some cases go on there where you might have been in jail here or there, or you might have been in trouble with the law here and there, and you might have had alcohol issues or drug issues. This is for some. Remember, take what residents, leave what doesn't. But you have overcome that, and you're so in your power, and you're so helpful toward others, and you're outspoken, and you're kind, and you're strong. You still have that strength about you that you had walking through the dark times. You're still holding that strength, but what happened is Spirit blanketed you with kindness. So people just really love to be near you. They feel very safe near you too. And you got the Two of Pentacles. You maintain balance. And it's like you flow. You can get overwhelmed. And you may sometimes feel you're being spread too thin, and people watch that about you. They see, oh, shit, they're getting overwhelmed. Are they going to be, spread too thin? But then they watch you bounce back from that, and they watch you kind of get organized with it, and they watch your skills. People love your strength and your honesty. You're like pile number two, you're like a soldier that went to war, and instead of taking the bitter route, you chose the peaceful and route of light is what I'm seeing here. It's like you're a soldier that went to battle, and instead of being bitter, you chose to show strength with peace and kindness. But you tell people how it is because you care. But that's what they love about you. What they love about you is you're going to give the absolute honest opinion. Like if somebody's like, hey, does this outfit look bad? You're going to be like, yeah, it looks terrible. Take that off. Like you're that person. And everybody needs a person like that in their circle, hands down. We all need that honesty like that, where it's just raw, but coming from a place of love. And people get it, and that's what they love about you. And some people envy it. Some people envy that you're like that. They envy your strength and your realness. You also got the storyteller here, which is really, really an awesome card. So with this card, it's almost like, too, you're teaching others how to treat you through the stories about who you are. So when you say a little something about yourself and what you've been through, you're actually teaching that person how to treat you, because it's like, like I said, you come off like you have this authority about you, but it's gentle. And they love it. It makes them feel safe, and you make people feel like steady, like sure of what you are. You are very sure of what you are, and when people are with you, they love that about you because they are sure of you. And that's very hard to find, pile number two. That's hard to find. You're a person that people definitely want in their life. There's such a sureness there. And you have the spirit of gratitude and a tall tale. With the tall tale, again, there you are. You're outspoken and powerful. And you communicate from a place of, it's just authentic. It's authenticity. It's just genuine and beautiful. And a lot of people, you may think, people think I'm a hard ass. They probably either love me or hate me. The majority of people love you. Okay? So that's what's going on here. And they really love your power. And it's like you have a leader position. You've been through a lot. You're respected. You're loved. It's like really a beautiful thing here. So you also have, with the Three of Pentacles, it's like a teamwork. But, Three of Pentacles with personalities, like teamwork, organized, or skill. So with the Three of Pentacles, though, but I'm also feeling that you'd rather, work alone. You really, as powerful as you are and you have that leadership role and you're very blunt and outspoken, but it's all coming from a place of love, and that's what people love about you. Remember pile number 2. I said people are very sure of you, and that's what they love about you. And they love your strength and who you have become, what you have been through, like leaves them in awe, and how you are today, and how you handled all those situations and how you've been through it. You're a true warrior, pile number 2. You're a true warrior. So like back to the 3 of Pentacles with teamwork and organization and skills. You're definitely organized. They love that about you, but you're really good when you work with a team, but on the down low, you don't really like it. You kind of like to work alone. And you're more of a loner. People do recognize this about you, and it's like they don't want you to be that loner. They want you to submerge them with your presence. They always want to be in your presence. They get a really good feeling from you. You give them power. You make people feel powerful in their own right. So that's really awesome. Also, with your fearless voice and being outspoken with your communication, people, like I said, what you say, it's like, people are like, yeah, that's right, because, he or she said it, because it's right, because you come from such a, like, you have like your spirit is like a kind authoritarian, like, what you're saying because you've been there, and people just admire that, and they really respect that about you. So that would be it for pile number 2, those that chose the Nightingale. If this resonated, I would love to know. Sorry, it's a short reading today, but I feel like it was pretty detailed and it was really, really accurate. I'm feeling such a power coming from this. So let me know if it resonated. Drop me a comment below. I'd love to hear about it. And you have a beautiful day or evening. You take care, warrior. Bye. Hello, those that picked pile number 3, you picked the Moth. This is your reading. It's going to be short and sweet, but detailed. Let's see, what do people love about you? Pile number 3, those that chose the Moth. Okay, so we have the World, we have Judgment, we have the Queen of Wands, we have Uncharted Sea in the Oracle deck, Earth Magic, and Birds of a Feather. Plus, you picked the Moth card. If you were drawn to that card so far, what people love about you, you're enthusiastic, you're funny, you're the life of the party. You're very light and airy. Very light and airy. And with the World card, and that's what people love about you. They love that you're enthusiastic. They love your sense of humor. You're the life of the party. They have a lot of fun with you. And you're just light and airy to be around. You're like a real pleasure. You have the World card here as well. So it's, about confidence. And you're very wise and you're filled with life experience with this World card here. And that's what people love about you, that you're confident and you're wise and you're full of life experience. You're funny. With the Moth card, it's really showing a lot of humor there as well. So with the World card, you're confident. People love that about you. You're stable. But it took a lot. It took a lot for you to get here. Pile number 3. A lot of trials to get where you are, and people love your strength. They love your strength in that, and you have so much substance to you is what I'm getting as well. You're never afraid to put in the effort and kind of get your hands dirty. Because you want to excel in life quickly. So nothing, you don't fear anything, and people love that about you. Like, you're willing to get your hands dirty, you're willing to take these big risks to excel in life quickly. And I feel like people absolutely love that about you. You inspire them. You probably get promoted very quickly, or when if some of you are in business, your business takes off very quickly, etc. Stuff like that. People love that about you, your confidence and your positive attitude. And you're very intelligent and you're not afraid to learn new things, and you really inspire others by that. There's like no boundaries with you, no holes barred. You just go. You get something in your head and you want to learn it and you want to do it, and you're very successful at it, and people absolutely love that about you, along with your sense of humor and things like that. Also with the Queen of Wands, you have a lot of clarity and positivity, passion. Also, you're very good looking looking person. You're very attractive, and you probably, it's like, you stay out late and you have fun. It's like you're living both. You're a bookworm, and people love that about you. And then you can really party hard. You could, you're out there, you're being funny. You could stay out all night and be a partier, and you can also be a bookworm. You're both, and you're able to balance it both perfectly, where you can party all night and then like function after, or you can go and have a lot of fun, and then you can go into your books and study. Like you're really good at that, like with the balance. And people are like, wow, how does he or she do that, man? I can't do that. And they see that your humor with your book smart, it's like both, and they just love that about you. And like I said, you have a lot of substance to you, and you love to learn new things, and you do it with a positive attitude. Also, with the uncharted sea here, people feel very safe with you in their own storm. Pile number 3. They love that about you. And with the birds of a feather here, people flock to you because with the earth magic, you're pretty stable and grounded. So people love your, the aura you give off. They love the presence you give off because you're this really humorous, funny person that's smart and fun and grounded. And they know that they can come to you in times when they're having some uncharted waters there. You're very good to talk to. You're a good listener, and you show up. That's the other thing with the Queen of Wands. It's the Queen of Wands card. You show up for it. You're pretty stable in that, and people love that about you. You're there for people, and you have a calmness to you as well. I'm feeling here. Like you're funny and you're calm. You're very well rounded. You have a lot going on here, and people love that about you. You are definitely not boring. You're smart, you're fun, you're funny, you've been through a lot, and you're knowledgeable about that. You have a lot of positivity and passion, and they love that. You're also, it seems like you're a very, very attractive person as well. And yeah, that's what people love about you. Also, you're very self-aware. I'm looking here at the Judgment card. They love that you're very self-aware, and you know who you are. There's no fake here whatsoever. People know what they see is what they get with you, and they absolutely love that about you. You're realer than real, and you got nothing to hide. You really don't care what people think, and ironically, what do people love about me? And you're tuning in, but you really, really deep down inside, you don't really care what people think, and people admire that about you as well. So that would be it for pile number 3, those that picked the moth. If this resonated, I would love to hear about it. Hit me up in the comment section below. And you have a beautiful day or evening. You take care. Bye. Hello, those that picked the sea serpent. This is your reading. It's going to be short and sweet, but detailed. What do people love about you? We got the 7 of Wands. We got the Queen of Swords. The 6 of Cups. Seeing beyond. Ooh, you're a very good-looking person. Wowzers. You are a very attractive, very good-looking person here. What people love about you, first of all, off the rip, is how you look. You look good. All right, so sea serpent, pile number 4. So that's also a very good-looking sea serpent. It's very attractive, represents attractiveness. Also, you dress good, you're creative, you express without fear. Your heart is at ease in relationships, and you're meaningful and enduring, and you don't judge. That's what people love about you. You express without fear, and you're very meaningful in your relationships. And your relationships are enduring, and people love that about you. They know that, you put a lot into a relationship. You really do. You're also a loyal person. People love that about you, too. And you don't judge. You're actually a big supporter of people, even if you don't agree with them. I'm hearing from Spirit, even if you don't agree with it or understand it, you support them anyway. If they're happy, you're happy. That's what I'm hearing here. That's what people love about you. Even if you like don't understand where they're at and you're like, well, what the hell are they doing? Like, I don't even understand that. But you know what? They're happy, so I'm happy. I'm not going to judge it. That's their thing. People love that about you. Pile number 4, those that pick the sea serpent. So people love that you don't judge. They love how you dress. They feel that you're very creative. They actually love the way you look. And you got the Queen of Swords here, which is also strength, independence, and a free thinker. So people look at you really as a role model, pile number 4. People really look at you, that's what they love about you, that you're wise and self-confident. Those that are single moms also are very powerful, or you could have your own business, be an entrepreneur, or both. And that's what people love about you. They see your strength and independence. Some of you may be single moms, like I said, or just single on your own right, and you're out there and you're doing it, and you're just this beautiful being inside and out. And people love that about you. They love your strength, your creativity, and your independence. Very self-confident, pile number 4. People love your self-confidence, and your non-judgmental manner is very, very enduring. They love that. They absolutely love that. Also, with the 7 of Wands, you definitely stand up for you believe in, and you're not afraid to defend. And people love that you come to the defense even of others. So, yeah, you got a lot of strength here too, pile number 4. You're also very empathetic. And, when disrespected, you definitely take action accordingly. That's like with the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords. You definitely take action accordingly, and people love that about you. You are not afraid to stand up for what you believe in, and you're not afraid to defend your loved ones. When it comes down to your loved ones, pile number 4, people, they know they better watch out, but they absolutely love that about you, and they love your strength. Also, that comes with the 6 of Cups here. You have that strength and defense. You could be very, you can defend those you love big time. You come through for that. And then also with the 6 of Cups, you're also very kind, and people love that as well. And as kind as you are extremely kind person, pile number 4. But behind it, for some viewers, as kind as you are is how sad you are. That's just a side note from Spirit. Nobody really sees that, but that was a side note from Spirit. Just that they see your sadness and they understand it, and they're on their way to help you with that. But that would be a whole nother reading, pile number 4. But what people do love about you so much is that kindness with the 6 of Cups. Also, you got the Seeing Beyond card, which is, you're very there for people, and you see beyond their obstacles, and they watch you see beyond your obstacles. You're very optimistic. They love that about you, that you see things in a broader perspective. People love that when they come to you with a problem, or people love when they see that you have a problem, how you look at it in a broader perspective, and you look beyond the obstacles, and people find that to be so fascinating about you. Also, with the Ears Wide Open card, you're an excellent listener. People love that about you as well. You're really, really a good listener. And it's like you have all the things going on for you here, pile number 4. All the good things that a human being really strives to be. It just comes easy for you. Also, you got bearing fruit. You're a powerful manifester. So people love that about you too. And with that bearing fruit card, people watch you, man. They're like, hey, did you hear that so-and-so said that she wanted to do this, that he or she said they wanted to do this, and now they're doing it? Like, that happens to you, for you all the time. And they watch you manifest stuff. They watch you do stuff. You don't just talk, you act. So a lot of the times, too, what I'm seeing here that they love about you, you stay quiet in your endeavors or what you're doing, and then all of a sudden, you just show up. Like, this is what I got, because this is why I've been quiet, and this is what I got now. And it's like, wow, this person really knows what they're doing here. So that's what they love about you. So that would be it for pile number 4. If this resonated, I would love to hear about it. Drop me a comment and let me know. And if you haven't liked or subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you did. Thank you so much. You have a blessed day or evening. You take care. Bye.